Alright, howdy. I'm going to try my hand at making a review video. It's probably not off to a good start already. This is my 2018 Chibson. It's a Chinese copy of a Gibson Les Paul. It says Gibson on the headstock. I didn't particularly buy it to have a fake branded Gibson. I really just wanted a Les Paul shape and style of guitar. And from my research, I didn't think I could come close to this quality at this price. So I really don't want to get into like the ethics of purchasing a knockoff guitar. If you're watching this, hopefully you've made peace with the ethics side of it. Nor am I really going to go over the differences between this and a real Gibson. Having never owned a real Gibson, I'm certainly not an expert. But as just a player who wanted a Les Paul style guitar on the cheap side, that's kind of what I want to review. I'm not a great guitarist, I'll do my best. But anyway, this is it. It's a Blueberry Burst. Supposedly it's a Gibson standard Les Paul. I really like it actually. When it came from the factory, I had really bad frets, like just scratchy. And they weren't level, so I had them leveled, I had them polished, and now they're silky smooth and nice. There's almost no buzz from the setup. It's intonated and everything's good on it now as far as the feel. As far as sound, I installed these Dragonfire vintage Bucker pickups, and I probably still need to do a bit of adjusting on how close they are to the strings. I might need to raise the bridge pickup a little bit. But it was $60 for the set, brand new on eBay, and again that's for both. And they are 4 conductors, so you can wire them for splitting, which I have also done. I bought some alpha pots so that I could go ahead and split those. And then these pots are CTS pots in the back here. It's pretty standard. You got your rhythm, treble, just 3-way switch. You can see the back. I really actually like this neck joint. They've contoured it, so if you're wanting to play up here, it's just super comfortable for that. And from what I can tell, it is a one-piece neck. There's no scarf joint. However, it's not, as I previously supposed, a one-piece body, but they did a really good job of matching the wood. There's a teeny seam that you can see on the back, but as far as just looking at the back, it appears to be a one-piece body if you look just at the back. And then yeah, it's just a beautiful finish. It's not perfect. You can see like a tiny little mark here and there in the enamel. There's maybe just like 2 of those kind of marks on the whole guitar. And this is real binding. It's the little nibs on the edge, so it's you don't feel the fret ends, you just feel the guitar's binding. So quite nice. It came with fake Grover tuners, and some people have a really good experience with those. Mine were pretty bad. They had tons and tons of gear slop. So I switched them out for some Music Lily ones, which are still Chinese, and they're okay. They're not super smooth like the Grovers I have on my Epiphone SG, but they are better than the fake Grovers that came on it. So I guess it's time for me to go ahead and play this. I typically play with either light or heavy distortion, so this first sound is kind of heavy distortion. Like I said, I'm not like a great guitarist, but you can tell it's a pretty nice pickup there. And then if you split it, you get a little bit of buzz because now it's split, but it takes out a lot of the gain. Roll back the volume, get even cleaner. So this is probably more suited. So nice meaty sound out of that Dragonfly or Vintage Bucker there. And again, when you split it, you get a little bit more like a twangy, like. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kick off my pedal real quick and get some real clean tones out of it. So this is kind of the neck humbucker, clean and not split. So this is full fatness. Or if you split it, you can get a little like a. And then on the bridge. And then you split it, and again you get something spanky. Yeah, so to wrap it up, final apologies for my playing that's not super good, especially not on camera, kind of improvised. But yeah, overall, I would say if you're looking for a Gibson shaped guitar and you just want to play it and gig it, and you need to be on the cheap. So my actual breakdown, I paid $200 even, including shipping, for the actual guitar. And then I had to get a $50 setup, because I'm not a great luthier. If you're a great luthier, obviously you're not going to have to pay anything for setup. But that included my fret leveling, the action, the truss rod adjustment, the fine tuning, everything. And then, like I said, these were $60 for this set of humbuckers, which brings you around $310. I probably paid another $10 in miscellaneous. Well, maybe $20 in miscellaneous electronics, you know, with the pots, the new pots, a little bit of wire. I got some new capacitors for it as well. So all in, still under $350, and I feel like there's nothing comparable in the U.S. market for $350 for a Les Paul style guitar. So yeah, just hopefully this is helpful. Most of the videos I found on Chibsons when I was looking were people who were comparing them to real Gibsons, or people who are discussing the ethics of it, or just mod videos, people showing you how to mod. And this video is more just if you're looking for a guitar like this that you just want to play and gig and have fun with and you're on a budget, then you're just like me, and I would say well worth it.